This is a test of how different light bulbs create different amounts of dirty electricity. Now, dirty electricity is RF, that's radio frequency interference, that some devices will put back on your household wiring, and that can actually create some health problems. So you'll see we have here the Stetzerizer meter, which tells you the number. It's how much dirty electricity you have in your house. You see we have about 23 now. And really 25 is or under is what you're looking for. 25 to 50 is alright, and more than 50 is undesirable, and that's where you have to start worrying about some health concerns. So let's try out some different light bulbs. Here we have an incandescent. We've got a variety of compact fluorescents. And then here we have a variety of different LED lights, just so you can see what they are, in case you're interested in the models that we're looking at here. So this is kind of a reflector bulb similar to this one. And here we have a globe, and these are kind of to replace. This is a 40 watt equivalent, and this is a 60 watt equivalent. This one you see has a reflector on the side as well, so you get light kind of coming out the side, and this is a little more directional. So here, let's start off with the incandescent bulb. And you can see that that doesn't really affect our numbers at all. Complex fluorescents are notorious for having a lot of dirty electricity, a lot of RF that they put back on your lines, and save energy, but they're not good for your health. So you see we've got some pretty high numbers here, way higher than 50, around 620 or so. With this bulb, with this reflector, we have not as bad as the other one, but around 250. And a mini spiral, this is a 40 watt equivalent. We have around 460, 470. So again, these are both 40 watt equivalents, and this one here, I believe, is either 40 or 60 equivalent. I'm not exactly sure. So let's move on to the LEDs. Now, I've heard that LEDs are supposed to be very good for dirty electricity. They don't produce much at all. And let's just see what we see. So this one is, that doesn't really do anything at all. So if we disconnect it, you'll see it's about the same. So this is a good quality one here. There's no dirty electricity created. The rest of these, I have noticed the numbers. It does create some, but I had heard that LEDs were supposed to be good, not create much dirty electricity, but I have found that they do generate some. So here, this brings it up to about 60, which is about 35 over what we have without it. This one, let's see how this guy does. That brings us up to 50, so that's about 25 over what the regular wall is. And here's the reflector bulb. Oops. That one brings us up to about 30. So that's just about 5 over what we should be. So you can see the LEDs are definitely better. They don't interfere with household wiring, create that RF interference nearly as much as the compact fluorescents, which are actually pretty horrible. But most of these LEDs still created some, aside from this guy right here. And not, of course, the incandescent, traditional incandescent won't produce any, because there's nothing electronic in there that would produce any noise. But LED, I would say, are still better than compact fluorescent, but search around and see if you can find something that is better than these. So I'm going to keep on testing and maybe find something better.